Women often experience conflict in a way that is uniquely devastating. For instance, there is an alarming rise in gender-based violence in Sudan, in the DR Congo and Cameroon that goes hand in hand with the fighting.
If the women are out, the peace will not come.
In the world's conflict zones, unarmed women often face the harshest realities: death, loss, displacement, and trauma. But despite this, women are frequently left out of peace talks. In 2022, only 16% of negotiators in active peace processes led or co-led by the United Nations were women, and that was 23% less than in 2020. Is it time to give women greater say in conflict resolution? Welcome to the flip side. In 2023 alone, women made up 40% of all civilian deaths in conflict, a figure that was twice higher than the previous year. The UN has documented a significant rise in cases of rape and sexual slavery perpetrated by armed groups. In Sudan, sexual abuse has become a pervasive instrument of war. And in conflict-torn part of the DRC, even more women and girls are being targeted now.
You can have a peace agreement lasting half a day if the women are not in, because if you don't convince women that this is also in their interest, they will step away. So if you don't have women in the room, if you don't have women negotiating, this is very short-sighted peace.
One UN study showed that there is a 35% increased chance that a peace deal would hold for at least 15 years if women are involved.
In every conflict, women are disproportionately affected. In a large majority, women are the first respondents when it comes to even those who wield the guns, because when they get wounded or they even die, women are the victims. When they go and abandon children, the women take care.
Including women in peace talks isn't just fair. It's also about tapping into vital perspectives that are too often overlooked. When it comes to dialogue and a need to rebuild, a woman is less likely to look for a quick fix. She's in for the long haul.
They see every little thing that happens. They even experience it firsthand. I believe that women are smart people. They are very open-minded, and they are people who can actually contribute a lot to resolving conflicts.
If you go to, for example, our markets, if you go to around the roads, there are women that drive the economy. So for them to be part of the post-conflict economy, they have to be involved in the negotiation processes and the peace-building processes.
But are there any strong arguments for the exclusion of women for peace processes?
It's still the gender gap that needs to be bridged. And once that is done, we'll understand that in all processes, women are indispensable items on the agenda.
Meanwhile, some African women have made incredible efforts in peace building. There is Graça Machel and Betty Oyela Bigombe, and many more women today have ideas of ending conflict.
This is also something we need to have the region, but also the countries themselves, insisting on. They need to understand, if you keep half of the population out, this is not just you missing out on them, you might not have them on board, and you need them on board to step away from war.
And that's the flip side.